It arrived without warning, a whisper across the vast, silent ocean of space. For decades, our radio telescopes listened to the cosmos, but never heard anything like this. A single, repeating sequence, a structured message, not random noise. Faint, almost lost in the background hiss, but undeniably there. An intelligent pattern, a ghost calling out from the deepest, darkest corner of our galaxy. The most baffling part, it came from the edge of a supermassive black hole. Scientists at the Deep Space Network called it the ghost signal. At first they thought it was a glitch, but every test confirmed it was real. The signal was a repeating pattern of prime numbers, a universal hello. But this hello came from a place of no return. Sagittarius A, the black hole at our galaxy's heart. How could a signal escape a black hole? According to physics, it was impossible. Yet here was a message, clear as a bell, from the very precipice of oblivion. Embedded, deep within the signal was a voice, distorted, warped, but unmistakably human. The voice spoke a single, chilling phrase. "Is anyone there? We are the children of Kepler, we are lost." This was not just a signal, it was a distress call. A message in a bottle, not from a distant star, but from a different time. A voice from a colony that vanished from history over a century ago. The colony of the Starseeker. The universe had just handed us its greatest riddle. To understand the message, we must look back to the dawn of the 22nd century. Earth was overcrowded, resources dwindling. We needed a new home. That hope was Kepler 186f, an Earth-sized planet in the habitable zone of a distant star. The Kepler 186f project became humanity's greatest undertaking. Nations united, building a ship to carry 10,000 colonists across 500 light-years. These pioneers, farmers, doctors, artists, volunteered, knowing they'd never see Earth again. Their sacrifice was immense, but they carried the torch of human civilization. On launch day, the world watched, filled with hope and awe. The colonists took with them all our knowledge, art, and history. They weren't just fleeing a dying world, they were reaching for the stars. Their journey was meant to be our greatest triumph. Instead, it became our most enduring mystery. The dream of Kepler 186f was powerful, a chance to build a better world. But the story of the Starseeker would become a legend born of hope and shadowed by loss. The ship was named the Starseeker, a moving world, not just a vessel. Inside, forests, rivers, and fields flourished in a closed-loop ecosystem. Powered by a revolutionary fusion engine, it sailed at a fraction of light speed. For the colonists, 75 years would pass. For Earth, over 1,000. They were travelers in time as much as space. The first 50 years went as planned. Regular updates, voices of new generations born in the void. Then, in 2271, something went wrong. The Starseeker attempted a gravitational slingshot near a neutron star. The maneuver was routine, until sensors detected a mysterious gravitational force. The ship was pulled off course, into the unknown. The last image stars stretched into blue streaks, the ship accelerating impossibly. Then, silence. The Starseeker had vanished. The final transmission from the Starseeker was confusion, not panic. Captain Eva Rostova reported a navigational anomaly, an invisible mass pulling them off course. Their sensors showed impossible acceleration, clocks slowing dramatically. The last image, stars streaking, the ship drawn into something powerful. Then, only silence. Weeks, months, years passed. No trace. 10,000 souls, gone without a trace. The loss was a wound for humanity. The dream of Kepler 186f replaced by haunting mystery. The disappearance became known as the Great Silence. Theories abounded. Engine failure, collision, cosmic phenomenon, or something else. The Starseeker was simply gone. The legend grew, a cautionary tale for new explorers. The universe, it seemed, held dangers beyond imagination. The silence was a question mark hanging over our heads, and the mystery endured. A century passed, humanity moved on, but the Starseeker's fate remained unsolved. Then, the ghost signal arrived, a voice from the past, calling from Sagittarius AI. The Starseeker had vanished near the galaxy's rim, but the signal came from the core. How could this be? Scientists proposed a wild theory. The ship encountered a wormhole, not a neutron star. It was flung across the galaxy, emerging at the edge of a supermassive black hole. The signal was a time capsule. Time near the black hole slowed to a crawl. While a century passed for us, only hours passed for the colonists. They were trapped in a temporal bubble, living in slow motion. The message we received was an echo from their past, stretched across 100 years. The impossible had happened. A voice from the edge of oblivion. The universe had rewritten its own rules. The search for answers began anew. The lost were calling. The ghost signal galvanized humanity. A rescue mission a century in the making. The Kronos mission was born to reach the edge of a black hole and find the Starseeker's descendants. The Odyssey, a new ship, was built. Faster, stronger, shielded for the galactic core. Its elite crew set out, crossing 26,000 light-years in months. They navigated star-forming regions and dense clusters, heading for Sagittarius A. At the heart of the galaxy, they searched for a ghost ship in the most haunted place in the cosmos. The journey into darkness had begun. As the Odyssey neared the black hole, the ghost signal grew stronger. The crew heard the voice. "Is anyone there? We are the children of Kepler. We are lost." Beneath it, they found logs from the Starseeker, evidence of a harrowing journey. The colonists had fallen through a wormhole, arriving in a gravitational nightmare. Their ship, damaged but functional, was trapped in a decaying orbit. Escape was impossible. They became prisoners of space-time. Yet, they adapted, turning their ship into a permanent habitat, studying the black hole. Time dilation meant every hour for them was a century for us. They watched the cosmos evolve and fast forward, witnessing the birth and death of stars. Generations lived and died in the shadow of the black hole, creating a new civilization. They were no longer colonists from Earth. They were the children of the horizon. The Odyssey crew listened, mesmerized and horrified. They were hearing voices from another reality. The lost had become something new. The Odyssey couldn't get closer. The forces were too intense. All they could do was listen, receiving a treasure trove of data. The colonists had evolved, language, culture, even music inspired by the black hole. Then, a new signal, not a loop, but live, a voice, ancient and wise. "We see you," the voice said. "We are the children of Kepler. We are not lost. We are home." The colonists didn't want rescue. They had built a new existence. In their compressed time frame, they'd lived for what to us would be hundreds of thousands of years. They no longer saw their situation as a prison, but as a sanctuary. They had become observers, chroniclers of the universe's story. The Odyssey crew faced an impossible choice: rescue the lost, or accept their transformation. The colonists had become something more than human, beings of time, living at the edge of forever. The Starseeker was found, but the colony was gone, replaced by something beautiful and beyond understanding. The journey's end was not a rescue, but a revelation. The children of the horizon had transcended their origins. They were witnesses to eternity, and their story would change us forever. The Odyssey recorded the final messages from the children of the horizon. The colonists shared their knowledge, their history, and a map of the galaxy's wormhole network, a gift for true interstellar travel. Their final message: "Thank you for remembering us. Live well. Do not be afraid of the dark." The Odyssey returned home, carrying a story that would change humanity's future. The lost colony was found, not in tragedy, but in transformation. They had built a home in time itself. Their tale became our greatest legend, teaching us that life finds a way, even in the impossible. The colonists were not lost. They had simply taken a different path. They became our silent guardians, watching from the galaxy's heart. Their story leaves us with a question. As we reach for the stars, are we searching for space or for our own place outside of time? The children of the horizon remind us, the universe is stranger and more wonderful than we can imagine.